Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Bobby Bearing on the Commodore 64. It was released in 1986 by The Edge. It was also released on the ZX Spectrum. That was the original version. I have a gameplay of that from a while back. And it was also released on the Amstrad. Well, it was ported to the Amstrad at the same time it was ported to this, I believe. And basically it's an isometric sort of puzzle solving, exploring adventure game. It's a bit odd is what it is. It's kind of like Marble Madness, but a little bit more, well, very much more complex. Anyway, you are Bobby and you are a ball bearing and you live in the land of Technofear. Great, you live somewhere that sounds incredibly frightening. It's a land in the future made of steel and everyone who inhabits it is also made of steel. Anyway, you have brothers and they've been led astray by their evil rogue. I don't know, he's not evil, but yeah, rogue cousin, and are now mischievous, shall we say, lost in the world of the metaplanes outside their home. They've been stunned and captured by the evil bearings that inhabit the planes outside of, you know, your neck of the woods. So you control Bobby and you have to search for your four brothers and your cousin that are lost outside. I've never found them. I think you roll them back to your home. So it's kind of a locate, you know, solve kind of terrain-based puzzles, explore and get them back to your house. It's got pretty good reviews on everything. I've only played the Spectrum version. Why am I playing this? Well, it's that old thing, isn't it, that the Commodore 64 processor was not as fast as the Spectrums. Again, that's not Playground Wars, that's fact. When it comes to 3D isometric games, the ZX Spectrum processor was faster. So lots of people didn't necessarily port these sort of games to the Spectrum, including Ultimate Play the Game. However, the Edge did. So I thought it'd be quite cool to see what it looks like. So anyway, let's get into it. So right off the bat, it looks pretty much identical. Barnaby, bottom right, I'm assuming that's the first bearing that we have to locate. Bottom left is time and, I don't know, are those balls, for want of a better descriptive term, underneath? Are they my lives or is that each one of my relatives? Anyway, right is forwards, left is backwards, up is to your left, and then down is towards your right. But you're being your bearing. That was awkward. You're being your bearing, that makes sense. Anyway, one thing it's got over the Spectrum immediately is it does have music, and it is pretty good music. It was only a 48K game, so there was no music, but it could have done it. But alright, the whistle effect is not so much needed. But and I'm sure you could have. That tune is pretty cool, actually. Toggle it between, I don't know, sound effects and music. I personally would prefer to sound effects. Anyway, looks just like the Spectrum. Oh, hang on. That's weird. I don't know what it was doing then. But it's got quite cool. I don't know why I can't go. Yay! Follow the arrows, they tell you where you can go up. But it's got like I really like. I liked it on the Spectrum, but I really like the graphical style on this. But it's got a really cool kind of momentum-based sort of physics engine. You can see right there that there is slowdown. I don't know if I go as far as to say it's struggling, but this would be, oh, and he squashed me. Sound effects would have been nice there. Yeah, that's. Anytime you want to, there we go. Delayed. So I'm back outside, or at the start of the screen, I should say. That was weird. Time. Oh yeah, every time you die, it it speeds up your time loss basically. Right, it does not like that, does it? Colours to me seem a little bit more washed out than the Spectrum. I know that Commodore's a colour machine, but you know what I mean. Oh, I'm not dead. Am I dead? I'm hurt. I can see. Well, I do enjoy that music. I'm still alive. That was me waiting. It's on the smallest loop ever. Right. Again, I'm the sound effects guy. Look, maybe this is a game I should have done a comparison video of. Maybe I still will at some point. But it definitely seems to be having issues there. Whoa! The physics in this is great. Again, that might be too strong a descriptive term. It's so jolly, it makes me want to punch things that are happy in the face. Oh! Especially things that whistle like that. Can I go in there? No. You can't fall off the edge, although I've got a nagging feeling at some points in the game you can fall off the edge. It sounds like a speeded up sketch by the Goodies. Hang on. Bad guy? Or kin? See if he's going to push me off the edge. You following me? No. See, this is what I mean. Wait. Oh, I've got one. Oh, I've got one. We got a live one. Right, so that's a relative. Now, here's the thing. They weren't there on the Spectrum version. Are you coming? Or is it not a relative then? Wait, are you telling me that I have to push it? Oh. All the way back? It's funny how he's right at the start, isn't it? Oh no, this is not going to happen, is it? Move! Is he alive and I'm dead? I'll take that. Right, where am I? Where am I? So yeah, I'm assuming then that that's Barnaby. Where am I? Christ, it takes so long. It's definitely running a lot slower. Right, so will we go back and... Or, oh, Barnaby's dead. Look, we're on Bert. So I never located any of these people, my relatives, in ZX Spectrum version, but I definitely got to this part of the game. So I don't know if it was random whether they were generated every time, but I just found Barnaby, and then because of my lack of patience, I just killed Barnaby. And apparently Bobby's not really too upset about it. Right, does that mean there's a face now on the left, isn't there? Wait, does that mean I've got a face, so therefore technically I've rescued one? No, I can't have, can I? I should probably go back to the start screen and see if anyone's there, but yeah. So I've either rescued him, which I sincerely doubt, or I've murdered him, which is probably more likely the case. But I do like the graphics. It's very clean. Oh. But it's definitely, it's not like it's, well, I wouldn't say it's night and day difference, but it is noticeable that Spectrum definitely handles screens. And mind you, then if I did a comparison video, I could have seen if it had slowdown, but I don't remember the Spectrum version having slowdown. Right, we're going this way. I'll tell you what the Commodore is, though, over the Spectrum, is a lot clunkier. And I'm dead. Right. Steel ball bearing my ass. Right. Okay. Run! See, look how he moves when there are moving items on the screen. Oh, I'm on the other side now, aren't I? Right, did he not come? I couldn't get out. I'm pressing right there, I couldn't get out. I seem to get stuck on the terrain a lot. Right, should we try that again? Let's move. Right, crikey, it's the old Bill. They've come to get me because... bollocks. I showed that I clearly killed my brother. Right, okay. We're not going that way. The controls are a lot, clunkier than the Spectrum. That I can definitely tell you, without doing a side-by-side. I mean, I did seem to get stuck at certain parts on the Spectrum version, but not like, oh, this bit I did. Right, these are air jets. But how you trigger them to get out of the bloody hole? See? It was like it's on Spectre, to be fair. But I can only trigger the one on the right. And I use it. Look, you would just think sitting in it, wouldn't you? And also, because it's diagonals technically at this point. Oh. It's a bit difficult to get off. See? I think this is yes, because it was like it's on the Spectrum. This is just poor design. We may see a reset coming up. Just get out the fucking hole, you useless bearing piece of shite. See what I mean? Exactly the same. Bollocks to this, I'm going to start again and not go this way, because I think on the Spectrum version it was only absolute sheer bloody fluke I made it out of the hole. If anyone knows what... Hey! Where I'm going wrong, by all means tell me. But like I said, you would think this rolling on it would shoot me up, and I keep momentum to launch myself up. Since going in that perfect line, you know, because it's a diagonal, is so fucking hard with these clunky controls, it's just impossible. Right, bollocks to this. Hey, let's go and see if we can find my brother again. Right, and remember the route we took. So research. Right, let's try that again. Don't go that route with the bloody hairdryer hole jump thingies. Awkward descriptive term. Because it's just too fucking difficult to get out. Let's see. Was it Bernie? See if we can rescue Bernie. Right, so we're straight into it. So I'm assuming that hole, every hole a goal, is where we've got to get Bernie to. So why can't you just tap them and they follow you? Obviously that would be too easy, wouldn't it? I don't like that green. Oh, see what I mean? The diagonals are bloody damn near impossible. Simply because you can't fall off there, slow down, is why it seems to do me a favour. Is it this way? Oh, no, no, no. At least it's not far away. Right. This is what we find out, it's randomly generated. No, it's not. Right, so there's a little arrow. So it's saying, you know, look, it's kin. At least he wasn't so stupid that he went to the other side of the bloody map. Right, are you following me? Look at the resemblance. Right, so he's like, I don't know. We're like magnetic, so he's done. That's what that thing's for, isn't it? So, because he's like, he follows me to there, but then that thing is so I can get behind him, and I've got to push him, which is a lot fucking easier than it sounds or looks. I've always had a soft spot for this game after I first played it. But I can see that this is going to get super frustrating. It could be worse. It could be like, you know, Marble Madness and falling off the screen. It kills you. This is where your controls. I'm pressing right. Up, down. I'm pressing right. There we go. It's so precise. There we go. Oh, do you sleep? Which is not the sharpest tool. Oh, you fucking stain! Sharpest tool in the shed. He's to the left of me and he's gone back out there. I'm glad well, it was me who got crushed. I don't know if you got crushed, but either way, Barnaby, I'm glad you died. It's not Bernie, it's Barnaby. Doesn't matter. I get the feeling they're all called B because they're bearings. I see what you did there. There we go. Move! Oh! Shake harder, boy. Right, go left. I got... No. Come on. What is it, you bloody lazy... I was going to say, see what then. Do something yourself. So, and also, stop getting stuck on the scenery, Bobby, you bearing bastard. Do you know what? I never got to find any of them on the Spectrum, so I didn't get to experience how utterly bloody frustrating this game could be. Get by here. See, what do you do here? I'm pressing up left, I'm pressing up right. It's doing nothing. Oh wait, no, surely not. This would be where the puzzle action comes in, wouldn't it? Go along Shah. This is what I mean, it's like he decides, I know I can get out there, because there's an arrow, but it's like he decides he doesn't want to leave the screen. This wasn't perfect on the Spectrum, but it played a lot fucking better on the Spectrum, I can tell you that now, not just because of the slowdown. Right, I want to go, it's like I'm trying to go around where he is. Oh, bollocks to it. Sorry, Barnaby, you're on your own. That's on your lazy ass for refusing to do absolutely nothing to help me. Oh, hang on. See, I'm guessing that these little bits of code like that, I mean now, around the outside, are to give you areas where... Look, I'm pressing just up left, I want to leave the screen. To pass your bearing counterparts. Well, I am glad that I got to see what, you know, it was like to locate someone. And then since found out that it's a bloody nightmare to move them, damn near impossible. Hey! So that worked then? No! Run. No! Oh, fucking hell. See the slowdown? It's like it's affected... Will you fucking move? These controls are absolute horseshit. And the slowdown is not helping. So what? He's in me now. That was awkward. Run. I can't move. The reason I'm dead is... Well, I'm not even dead. I just can't move. Oh no, I am dead. There's a face there now. Does that mean he's dead? It's because the slowdown and getting stuck on... Look, see, when he's not on the screen with me, it's alright, but the slowdown and getting stuck on absolutely fucking everything literally makes avoiding your doom impossible. Do you know what? I'll call this now, even without a comparison video. This is shit compared to the Spectrum version. Yes, I found kin, if you will, but between the slowdown and like just getting stuck on absolutely nothing, because look, obviously you'd expect it on this terrain now, but on this white bit that's clearly fucking flat, it just suddenly just goes, oh yeah, there's so much going on the screen at once. Have fun being stuck to the floor. Oh, and by the way, this is the game talking. If you do find your brothers, they're all lazy bastards that can't be asked to do fuck all to help you. Have fun! I would suggest we will not. See? I want to go backwards, but then I could be crushed by him. I can't tell. I mean, that, to be fair, is the fault of all isometric games. Where you are will sometimes obviously be, you know, blocked by the object. Got away from him. I'm trying to concentrate because I'm guessing you shouldn't have bothered porting this. Oh, we're going to go the same way and find the... See, like that? What am I getting stuck on that stops me moving forward? So the block comes down and crushes me. Oh no. So it looks very much like the Spectrum. It just does not play. Run, you bearing bastard. See? Nothing stopped me that time. Does not play anywhere near as good. Back shot. Oh yeah, back shot. And yeah, you just seem to get stuck on stuff. I can't think, why bother porting this? We know the Amstrad version will be bang on the Spectrum version because it's similar hardware, but there you go, Commodore 64 version of Bobby Bearing. Excuse me. It was nice to find, another bearing, experience what you're actually supposed to do with the game, but actually trying to implement it was a pain in the ass. So it looks nice, plays like crap, and there you go. possibly this is why isometric games shouldn't be on the Commodore 64. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this. Maybe I'm going completely and utterly wrong with how I should rescue my brothers, and maybe this is far better than the Spectrum version. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.